We have to say congratulations to Guillermo and Win on the birth of their beautiful daughter, Nala Moon. There she is there. Look at the two of them. Oh, we're so happy for the whole family. We are. They're all doing great. Everyone's doing fine. Reggie, band, have you spoken to Guillermo? How's he doing?
He seems to be really, like, happy.
Yeah, that'll wear off.
Yeah.
That'll wear off in no time. No, it's true, but it was really weird. Like, people with kids would understand that the first 2 weeks, all anyone tells you when you're having a baby is they go, make sure you get some sleep. And then the first 2 weeks, they're kind of amazing. They just sleep all the time. And you go, what were they talking about? And then around about day 18, they find a voice and you go, oh, Guillermo's gonna be back on the drums in no time, but while he's not here, we have to welcome Mickey, who is sitting in on the drums.
Yeah, Mickey.
While Guillermo's on paternity leave, we're so happy you're here. How'd you feel, Mickey? You feeling good? You feel comfortable?
Great, yeah. Everybody's super cool. This chair is really nice and comfy, so I'm good.
That's all we want. And are you ready? Are you ready? How's your rim shots if I tell a terrible joke?
Pretty good. I got it the second try.
Yeah,
it's like 1950s.
We're looking for like a, you know, like a
Oh, you mean
brunch.
the, like...
There we go. Now we're
I
cooking.
missed it.
Now that's exactly the level.
Wow.
That's exactly the level.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Before we get to the headlines, did everybody feel that earthquake this morning? Did you feel it?
No, I heard about it and I was like, well, I don't know what earthquake, you know, because I'm tough.
Because oh, really, it's the toughness. Not because you ate 9 weed gummies before you got into bed. Yeah.
Only one, James.
Yeah, only one, but it's like THC to the max.
Yeah. 1,000 milligrams.
How many milligrams?
1,000. No,
Thousands of milligrams.
Five, James.
But it was a big one. It was a big. Susan, did you feel it? You did, yeah.
Whoa.
I did, but I thought I was okay. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And then I felt it, and I woke up and I'm like, that felt like an earthquake, but I'll check at the news in the morning.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah. That's it. That is springtime in Los Angeles. That's basically what it is. That's it. You know, you hear, you feel it. I was naked, other than my 2 face masks. Because I sleep in a hydration sheet. And then a radiotherapy infrared, and I felt it and thought, oh, God, this will be embarrassing if anyone sees me, but no. But the biggest earthquake hit around 4:45 a.m. And that's the sort of mentality it takes to make it as an earthquake in Hollywood. You know, you're a rise and grind, no days off. Shake it till you make it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Did you feel it, Combs?
Oh, yeah, I felt it. And then I did the dad thing, which is because I sleep next to my girlfriend, and I put my arm out, and I was like, don't worry, I got it. Like, if, like, a beam fell on us, my extended forearm would be like, take care of everything. Like, you keep sleeping. I'm on, my watch has begun.
Don't worry. Did you go back to sleep after?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else feel it? Oh, go on, Bobby. I bet you absolutely yourself, didn't you?
I did freak out a little bit about it.
Did you?
Weirdly, my first thought was I worried that our TV tipped over. I didn't think about my children. I thought that maybe our TV tipped over.
Well, it's a new TV. It's important to say that. It's a
new TV. It's very thin.
Yeah, high def.
High def. Thought it might have tipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kids have been around 7, 8 years.
Exactly.
You know?
They are. One of them, I think, is like 11 years old. This is a brand new TV, guys. A brand new TV.
And it's very thin.
It's very thin.
It's very thin television.
It's
So
very
thin, Reg. It's so thin.
It's so thin. It's so thin. It's
thin.
It's so thin.
It's in this TV.
It's actually thinner than the wallpaper. Regular viewers will notice Dave Piendak not in the studio tonight. Not here in the studio. You know why?
Having a baby?
Gone on holiday with Patti LuPone.
Oh!
True story. True story.
Whoa.
Genuine truth. They've gone to Ojai. They have. I'm not even joking. They've rented an Airbnb in Ojai. They went on Friday. He called me. He said, Patty wants to stay through till Tuesday morning. She doesn't want to get stuck in the traffic on the Monday. I said, Dave, you go. He's going to tell us all about it tomorrow. But it does mean we've got some new faces. Mikey Moon's in town. There he is.
Hi, Mike.
What's going on here, Mikey? What's going on, Mike? Are you on some kind of cleanse? What's happening? You are vanishing in front of our very eyes. What's going down?
I've been working out. I've been eating well. I've lost like 15 pounds in the
Look
past
at you.
couple months.
Yes.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at you.
That's all I've ever
Feel good.
wanted.
Yeah.
I can see
Thank
a
you.
new swagger. It's this level. It's only after 15 pounds that you start going, I don't need to wear socks. Melvin's in the house. Look at him.
Yeah, man.
There he is. There he is. How you doing, Mel?
I'm doing good. I gained about 2 pounds over the break.
Did you?
Yes.
Congrats. Congrats.
2 whole pounds.
Congrats. Pete, how was your break?
Outstanding.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Still hungover?
No, still drunk.
Still drunk?
Nice. Even better.
Well, look, no one's here for just chatty repartee, of which 90%, I imagine, has already been cut from the show. Look at Rob. That's it. That is what it looks like when you know what you just said is not in the show. Moving on to the news, there's been another massive data breach with Facebook. It's been announced that more than 500 million Facebook users have had their personal information leaked online. Yeah, but MySpace, still locked up like Fort Knox, baby, don't you worry. Facebook says they're looking into how to better protect people's private information. No, really, this time, they really are. Seriously, they're doing it. Honestly, they're doing it. This time, Facebook are doing it. And this is true. One of the users who had their phone number leaked was actually Mark Zuckerberg himself.
Yes.
The most shocking part about Zuckerberg's phone number is that it's a landline. It's a
Gross.
wall-mounted rotary phone in avocado green. True story. He's got a huge tangled cord. Goes right across the kitchen. In political news, President Biden is officially looking into cancelling student debt. According to reports, he has asked his education secretary to explore whether or not the president has the authority to cancel debt through an executive order. In that case, let's get a round of graduate degrees for everyone in the studio, right, gang? Free school, baby! Yeah! But Biden says he wants things to be back like they were in his day. You know, when you could pay for a college education with a shiny nickel and a fresh pack of gum. That's what he wants. Biden's asked them to explore the option, and exploring is not a verb I trust. I don't like it. If you're exploring an open relationship, congratulations, you're already single. And did everybody see this? The Biden administration has just launched a $500,000 contest to improve the design of face masks, hoping to solve common problems like skin irritation and fogged-up glasses. Not a moment too soon. I mean, why the rush? The White House says their next contest will be to find something other than leeches to treat the bubonic plague. So shouldn't we have started the mask innovation a year ago? Yeah. Biden's basically that grandpa who gifts you something that was in last year for your birthday this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, here you go, sweetie. I know how much you wanted a subscription to Quibi. And this is an interesting finding. According to a new survey, 7% of Americans say that they do not use the internet at all. Yeah, isn't it just nice that some people out there still read about Jake Paul in a good old-fashioned hard copy? 30 years ago, we'd have said those people were normal. 10 years ago, we'd have laughed at them for being out of the loop. And now, today, we're like, please teach me how to do this. Please, save me from this hellscape. 7% of Americans aren't on the internet. On the one hand, their stress levels are way down. On the other hand, they missed out on some great jokes about that boat, about the boat being stuck in the Suez Canal. Moving on, a woman in the United Kingdom has just given birth to a son and a daughter who were conceived 3 weeks apart. That's right, the woman was pregnant with her son when she then conceived her daughter, which is a rare phenomenon known as superfetation. How crazy is that? sex twice in 3 weeks. This is basically like the worst version of your sibling walking in on you when you're in the bathroom. Like, I'm in here. I was already in it. My God, can't you wait? The woman had become pregnant through a very rare phenomenon that produces what are known as super twins. Super twins, yeah. And in the time since I've uttered that phrase, CBS has already turned it into a sitcom starring Rob Lowe and Rob Lowe. Super Twins, Thursdays on CBS. And did everybody see this? A man in New Mexico recently went into the grocery store for just 10 minutes, and when he came back to his car, he found this. He got back to his car and he found 15,000 bees had moved into his car. Look at that.
How?
And the real hero here is whoever counted all of those bees. There's no way anyone knew there was... Just say it's a load of bees. Just say that. He got back to his car, there was a load of bees. You have to say, there's no way they knew it was 15,000 bees. The guy was really annoyed too because you know what he just bought in the grocery store? Do you know what he just bought? 15,000 bees. And finally, a company has now released a pinata it describes as adult appropriate because instead of candy, it's filled with tiny plastic bottles of alcohol. Yeah, every once in a while, you get a glimpse of what life's going to be like when the pandemic's over, and it is weird as These pinatas, they show up to your party pre-packed full of liquor. They're the James Corden of pinatas. They're the Pete of pinatas. That's what they are. No. If you ever want to imagine what that pinata would sound like if it talked, have a chat with Pete.
That's right.
How many tiny bottles of liquor are inside you right now, Pete?
You can't count.
You can't count?
No, no.
So there's more tiny bottles than there were bees in that man's car. The booze pinata starts at $70. That's if you want to splurge and get something fancy, or for a fraction of the price, you can just hang a box of wine from your ceiling fan.